so that means they'd have to travel to report it. But I can report back that it was probably as big as it's ever been, around 200,000 people there, and it is a demonstration of communities coming together, of all backgrounds and all causes, with the spirit of the mining community uniting people together, and it is an incredible occasion. So providing there's no clash of venues and events next year, I hope many of you will attend it, because it is an incredible thing to be at. Secondly, as you know, Dilma Rousseff lost her mother yesterday, which is obviously devastating for anybody. We all, those that have lost our mothers, remember that day very well, and so she's obviously had to return to Brazil for the funeral of her mother. So I think we can just send her a message of strength and solidarity at this difficult time. I'll phone her later on today and convey that message to her, if that's okay with all of you. And in Brazil, of course, we need to send a message of solidarity with those trying to defend democracy, those trying to defend the gains that have been made in Brazil by successive movements, successive unions, and indeed the governments led by both Lula and Dilma. And the continued imprisonment of Lula is completely unacceptable, and I think we just have to say we send a message of solidarity to Lula and call for his release from prison so he can continue his work as a socialist, as a trade unionist, and as a political activist in Brazil that has tried to unite people, to defend living standards, and to defend the natural world and environment, and have a much more progressive approach to environmental politics than the current president of Brazil does. Can we just convey that message to the world? Also, to my thanks to my good comrade John McDonnell and all of his team, because this is a team effort that have put this event together in the great traditions of bringing people together from all kinds of backgrounds in order to have these discussions which can raise complicated and difficult issues, and that surely is what robust socialism is about, when we do confront difficult issues together and try and bring about some answers to them. The similarity of this is with the International Social Forum and World Social Forums. I attended two of them of the World Social Forums in Mumbai in 2004 and Karachi in 2006, and also the European Social Forum that was held in London. And they were amazing experiences of bringing people together, of social movements all around the world, confronting problems of environment, of the way in which global economics was moving, and the way in which we had to challenge the free market economics being promoted by the IMF on many of the poorest countries in the world. And they were a very powerful expression of what we can do when we bring people together in a global setting. And I hope that we can continue to do that and indeed extend that whole principle in the future. Social media and communications have come on leaps and bounds since 2006 and beyond then. And so the possibility of genuine interaction by electronic communication is better than it's ever been, and we should use it much, much more. It can be a very, very powerful tool of bringing people together. However, those conferences were held in the atmosphere that there was this rapid rate of growth in a number of countries. There was a growing inequality around the world, but there was a growing level of indebtedness, and that all came to a head with the great crash of 2008. And that crash has brought about a huge change in the political landscape. Yes, it has promoted much more radical movements, both in the United States, many parts of Europe, and indeed other parts of the world. But what it's also done is been a catalyst for the growth of the far right, the xenophobic far right, the racist far right, and those that can only offer xenophobic solutions to the issues that are faced. And these are issues that we have to take on ourselves. It's a responsibility of socialists to tackle the true causes of people's frustrations. I just say this, I'm absolutely determined that under Labour, a Labour government, which, as John has explained, we hope to have in Britain soon, will lead the struggle for a just world. If we're internationalists, as we are,